Hi, welcome to Learning Design Tools and Technologies. I'll be presenting today. My name's Julie Coloretta and Bridget Gray is also working with me in delivering Getting Online. So the first topic today is resource and activities that are available in Moodle 2.3 or My Village. Resources tend to be more passive, with the student engaging in reading, where activities are more active, where you're getting students to engage in an activity. To find them, go to Topic, turn Editing on, and you'll see the two boxes: Add a Resource or Add an Activity. Under Resources, you'll find the functionality of a book, a file, a folder, an IMS content package, a label, a page, or a URL. The book I've used extensively in Getting Online, where I've put the resources that support a topic into that book functionality. You can upload a file for students to read online or download. A folder allows you to put a whole lot of different files into a folder for students to access. An IMS content package is a chunk of content that may come out of something like a flexible toolbox. A label allows you to put a heading and some text into your page. You can create an extra page and link it to your topic, or a URL where you can take students out to the web to research information. These are more passive activities, but they're very important and very useful when you're building your online course. Under Activities, you'll see a whole lot of different tools that you can use. The assignment, chat, choice, database, external tool, feedback, forum, glossary, journal, lesson, quiz, a SCORM package, a survey, a wiki, and a workshop. Most of these are self-explanatory. Things like a SCORM package, again, might be a whole chunk out of a toolbox or another proprietary piece of content that you've purchased. Database is great for building, say, students working on a project where they had to name different plants and where they're found and what they look like, etc. We'll talk much more about these as I moved through this session and later on in the course. But they're great little tools for building interactivity into your learning program. You might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed now when I've been talking about all the different resources and activities that are available in Moodle. So I've put together this diagram to give you some idea about how you might use the different tools to create the activities that you've planned for your learning program. So things like reading, communication, working independently, working together, presenting, receiving feedback, and testing. Now these are just examples. You can use some of these tools in multiple ways. So for reading, you might upload files or take them to a resource on the web where you want them to read and comment on information. Communication is extremely important in an online course. Working independently, working on an assignment, working together, building a resource in a wiki, a collaborative space, presenting using a blog or using audio and video, so readily available now today. Giving feedback in a short quiz where they get instant feedback whether they're on the right track, and testing. There's a whole section coming up on assessment. So there's a whole lot of tools you can use in that instance. I'm going to talk much more about the different tools under these headings in this session. Where will you find the information on tools and technologies? If you go to the topic on learning design and click on the little book icon, learning design, you'll find a whole lot of resources on tools and technologies, an explanation and a video on how to use them. Go and have a browse and see what interests you, and we'll talk more about them in a moment. So under reading, we listed things like files, web pages, hyperlinks, wikis, comments and blogs. Now a file is pretty easy. You boot that tool and you search for a file and you upload it, and the student can see it under the topic heading and can download it or read it online. The same with creating a page where you may want to put content to stop a long scrolling topic. It's a really good idea to use a web page. As I said, hyperlinks, taking them out to the web to do some research and read some information that's available on the web. A wiki. Wikis within Moodle are pretty good now in Moodle 2.3. Have a look at how they are used. Comments and blogs. Under tools and technologies, it will tell you what these are, and there's a short video on how to use them within your learning program. The communication tools are now available in Moodle 2.3 are much more sophisticated. We still have chat available, which allows for synchronous, means at the same time, chat about a certain aspect of the learning. Forum, you can set forum up in 4 different ways. It's pretty amazing, a great tool. Online journals for self-reflection is still very effective, especially in the community services areas. You can add comments to your course where you can ask students how they're getting along, how they feel about a certain topic, and blogs. There's a whole section on how to set up comments and blogs in Moodle 2.3. Web conferencing, we hope to have a really good web conferencing tool integrated into My Village very soon. Social networking, don't forget to leverage off what students use every day in a social context for educational delivery, but be careful to separate your educational delivery using tools like Twitter and Facebook from your personal use of these devices. There is quite a bit of information on how to do that and to set it up under tools and technologies and social networking. So I encourage you to think about how you might use these tools to better engage and communicate with your students when they're studying in your online course. Working independently, you can use tools like the blog, wiki, assignment and lesson. We'll talk more about assignment and lesson later on in the course when we talk about assessment. There are a number of tools that you can use to get students to present in Moodle 2.3. Blog, wiki, forum, using audio, using video and web conference. Web conference is a powerful tool and we're hoping very soon to have one integrated into My Village. There are a number of tools available in My Village or Moodle 2.3 for giving and receiving feedback. You can use quiz, you can grade it or give text replies. It's really important to give students feedback as they study online, and blogs can also be used for that functionality. I'm not going to talk at length about testing because we've got a whole topic on assessment, but I would like you to start thinking about how you might use the tools available in My Village to test your students, whether that's a formative test or a summative test. So start having a look at assignment, quiz. You can use forum again, you can use a self-reflective journal, you can use audio and video. So start thinking about how you might use those to test in your learning program. So there's a wealth of information available under the topic on learning design in the book on learning design with all of the resources. If you click on tools and technologies, you'll get an overview of the tool, a link to Moodle.org, which has a whole lot of extra resources on these tools, plus a short video on how to set them up and how to use them. I've also included a section on social networking. What is social networking? How to use some of the tools that are available, and how to protect yourself as a teacher using social networking in an educational context. As I said earlier in this presentation, you should think about how you might use social networking to leverage off what students use in their everyday life, keeping it very separate to what they do in their private and personal life, so setting up a separate platform, site in Facebook just for delivery of your program. How to do that is all under the learning design topic. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing how you might integrate some of these tools into your program. Now it's your turn to do some work. Go to the topic on tools and technology and social networking and work through that content. I'm not suggesting that you read everything and watch every video, but you must have some idea now what tools you're going to use to build your activities that you've already thought about and designed and documented in the learning design template. So I want you to now just document one of the activities, one topic, and put the tools down that you think that you might use. Upload that and I'll give you comment back. This isn't a summative assessment event. The analysis was several weeks ago, but this is just to see if you're on the right track. You're picking up the idea of how to use the template, how to design your activities, and then marry it to the tools that are available in My Village and also with social networking. If you choose to use social networking, I'm certainly not suggesting that you have to. It's an option available to you. So if you don't understand what you need to do, send me an email and I'll clarify exactly what we require for you to do following this presentation. Well, thanks for listening. I hope you've learnt something. If you need any further clarification about anything that I've talked about in this presentation, please send me an email. Good luck with your online program. Bye for now.